Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the School of Psychology pub quiz. I am Matt. I will be hosting today with... Hello there. I hope everyone's good today. I hope you've got a drink with you. I hope it tastes half as good as my one does, although mine's invisible, so who knows what I'm drinking. How are you today, Greg? We've got people in the chat, Greg, saying that you are muted. Yes. This is not a great start. You've only got me. That's no one really wants that. Greg is sourcing it, by the way, guys. We're trying to get to it.
Can we hear me now? We should be able to hear me now.
Can we get a spam of Greg? If we can?
Hello. Are we... Yes?
Yes, we can hear Greg.
Okay.
That's fantastic. Greg is good.
Schoolboy error on my part. Hello everyone, I am Greg. I'm also hosting. I'm finally just getting everything set up so it's all nice and comfortable and there's not too much...
You say that and immediately we've got to
I know, right? Typical. Right. Do you want to give a nice introduction, have you?
I think we've done an adequate introduction. I wouldn't say nice.
A nice introduction, okay.
The poll everywhere won't be available for a few seconds. We're still just going to do a little intro. We have a few things to cover before that will be open.
Okie dokie. Right, shall I run through the format? Because we've got quite a fair amount of stuff to get to. So, might as well run down what we're going to be doing, how it's going to be running. So, we're going to go through the prizes, because of course that's the most important thing. That's what you're here for. So, we'll go through what you can win, how you can win it, how to play. We'll answer all your questions to do with Poll Everywhere. So, everything we'll go through everything with you and make sure you're all prepped and ready before we all begin. Make sure your teams are together, and most importantly, you've got yourself a nice drink to
very pleasant drink
to keep everything nice
quench your thirst.
Mellow, exactly. So once we've done the prizes, we will go through the scavenger hunt. So go through the winners and some of the submissions for that, which were absolutely amazing. Me, Matt, and Camilla went through them yesterday evening after you submitted them all, and it was great. So we'll make sure to go through most of them. Hopefully, none of you will be too shy with some of the pictures and stuff that you've all put on there, but it'll be a good laugh, and we enjoyed it, so I'm sure you will too. Once we've done that, we're going to go through the actual questions and do the pub quiz side of things. Have a break halfway through, because we don't want to, make this too much of a chore or too much of a lecture type thing. It's very chill, very informal. So
get your drink on.
Get your drink on, get your snacks on, and just sit back, relax, and chill.
Nice slide into the weekend.
Exactly. So then we'll have a break, come back to the questions, and then we will announce and go through the winners and get all that sort of sorted for you as well. So Matt is going to take you through the prizes and how to play. So all your questions that you've got coming up with signing up and stuff, he is going to go through them now for you. Over to you, Matt.
So, for the prizes, this will be for the people who win first, second, and third, whether you're a group or not. You will be able to win a lovely thermos with the School of Psychology logo on it. You might be able to hear this rattle because it currently has the rest of my drink in it, keeping it nice and chilled. It's a very lovely mug if you want to take it to a lecture, disguising the fact that you're very hungover and you really just need that coffee to make it through this 9 a.m. seminar.
I like how
Greg,
it disappears.
It does disappear. Everything's invisible in my world. Greg should have... Do you have the mug on hand, Greg?
I do have the mug. I am doing a pleasant job of...
Lovely display of the mug. Those will be for the people who become 4th, 5th, and 6th. It is a fantastic mug. You can use it as whatever you want to. I would suggest a beer pong cup when you have evidently run out of cups. So, to play, we will be using a website called Poll Everywhere. In a minute, there will be a link on the screen. Simply put that into any internet-connected device. A question will come up. Me and Greg will read the question, and then we'll change the slide, so it will come up with all the answers. Try to answer as quick as humanly possible. You'll get more points if you do. If you would like to play in a team, you can do. We just ask that only one of you put in the answers for your team, so all of you aren't getting the same answer. If you want to play solo, that's perfectly fine. Encourage you to do so. Have a little bit of fun. Over to Greg, I believe.
I think that's everything, yeah. So, yeah, if you want to team up, you can team up with absolutely anybody. Flatmates, housemates, I think they're the same thing. Friends, family, peer mentor group. You can go solo with anyone and everyone. Bring everybody in, get them a drink, sit them down, and enjoy and play. When you're on Poll Everywhere, we try to say if you can sign in with Poll Everywhere with your student account, that makes life a little bit easier when we come to doing the prizes and stuff. But don't worry if not, just put your screen name as either your team name, or if you're playing solo, just your name. You can FaceTime your teammates, absolutely. You can chat with them, confer.
Encourage you to. We want a good conversation between you guys. Have a few drinks, have a few laughs, make your own jokes.
Absolutely, and please use the chat as well. We have got a wonderful staff team in there. Hopefully, being able to answer as many questions as you can, and we'll obviously get to them as quickly as we possibly can as well. Obviously, there is just me and Matt, so you'll have to bear with us to some degree because we're all everywhere on two screens, jumping around.
Yeah, we're not
clicking
technical experts by any point. We're only PhD students. Let's not give us too much credit.
Yeah, what do we know? Nothing.
Exactly.
So yeah, if there is any other questions, then just please feel free to put them in the chat. Team up, and hopefully win yourself some wonderful prizes. So the format of the questions and the pub quiz is going to be 50 questions in total. We've got 5 categories. Those wonderful categories are general knowledge, geography, psychology, of course, film and TV, and then UK citizenship. Because, of course, we wanted to throw something in there that even those who are British probably don't know the answers. I know I definitely didn't. Why don't staff get those mugs for free? Ask Tessa. You'll probably get them. You just speak to Andrea and be like, can we have some of those mugs? And she'll probably give you 2 boxes worth.
Yeah, we did overhear that there is a huge amount of boxes they've got somewhere in the office, so I'll just throw that one out there.
Get asking Andrea, she'll tell you. So yeah, there's five categories, 50 questions. Like Matt has already said, the format is based on your correct response as well as how fast you respond. So of course, just to make sure that you can't Google or do any of that naughty stuff, your points are based on how quick you react. So there's about 30 seconds per each question. In which case, I say what will happen is when the responses turn up on your phone, that is when the 30 seconds starts. And unfortunately, it doesn't show the 30 seconds on your device. It does show it on Matt's screen, whether or not you can see it or not, because it might be blocked with his name. But in and around 30 seconds. If we're not making
too many jokes, we'll try to give you a 10-minute and a 5-second, 10-second and 5-second warning.
Yeah, just to make sure that you're getting those scores in, because we don't want you to miss out on any points, of course. You still shouldn't be able to see anything. I don't know whether this camera will be able to focus in on this lovely phone of mine, but your presenter screen should just look like this once you get to it. Don't worry too much if it doesn't quite look like that. But that's what it should look like once you're all looked in and whatever. So, on to the Scavenger. Because, of course, we know people wanted to...
Sorry, Greg. Just to interrupt, the presenter username, you'll get that in just a little bit. We're just going to go through the Scavenger hunt winners first. You've all got great smiles. Let's just say that you just did your best. dedication is unreal. That's what we like to see at this uni. Yeah, you'll absolutely love the library by your third year. I guarantee you. Greg, Greg, apparently Camilla can't hear you. What have you done? What's Greg done? He's screaming about it now. Just so you're aware.
I have made such a schoolboy error on these scenes.
You have. You've done awful.
Oh
To be
my god. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, without me talking to myself again, we won't go through them all, but I've basically just been reading the slides out. Ah, dear. I'll make sure to add to make sure to add that on the next one. Dear me. Anyway, so the clue to number 5: "'Tis better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all." Oh, how very romantic.
I wrote that for you, Greg.
Oh,
I hope you know that.
thank you, Matthew. It means a lot. So that, of course, was the Alfred Tennyson building. Lovely little cat over there as well. Some wonderful facts as well.
Oh yeah, your pets were highly received.
Oh.
There was no, there, you know,
We've got
we
a
were just
surprise.
sat-
Shh,
Yeah.
don't give them too much away.
Yeah, sorry.
Number 6, the clue. So Maggie Smith, of course, was the Minerva building, because her name is Minerva. Is it Minerva McGonagall?
I have no idea. I don't like Harry Potter. We've been over this.
Oh dear. Oh,
I know this is probably going to strike a huge riot in the
dear.
chat.
Well,
Like Harry Potter.
I'm definitely now the favourite host. Let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
probably. I don't know. Mike Problems versus not like Harry Potter. You decide.
Fair enough. Okay. On to number 7. Where the waterbirds go for a pint. Of course, the waterbirds referencing swans, and where better than the swan itself. I don't know where they got the picture of the duck.
I
drinking a
don't know.
pint. That was amazing. I mean, I enjoy it. Let's put it that way. It was,
I hope it's photoshopped. I hope there's not someone who just served a duck a pint.
unless it's like apple juice or something, maybe.
Maybe that's got a good head to it. So
I mean, apple juice can become frothy, no?
I guess.
That's a goose.
That's it. Oh. Right.
Well,
Neither of us are zoologists. Let's not get into it.
we'll say it's a goose. We'll say it's a goose then. Clue 8.
Oh, do we have to take points away from that group now because it's not a duck?
Well, I don't know. I think just take points away from me, I think, because
That's true.
a duck got into a fight with a dog. Oh, dear.
He goes to the pub with a duck.
Wow,
Wow, that guy's got life goals.
what a guy. This one was a hard one. Quite a lot of people didn't get this one correct. But if you did, well done to you. And, of course, we've got some pictures to go with it. Camilla has a very sensitive issue with the bin in these pictures.
Can't even imagine how angry she was getting.
Yes. Why they placed it next to a bin, nor, didn't colour the bin to make it somewhat pretty.
Soon you'll find her going and getting a gold can of spray paint, and she'll just be outside there spray painting that bin.
Yeah, I mean, who puts a bin next to the Sophie Wells postbox? I mean, come on. Anywho, let's not point fingers. Let's let's keep it happy and positive. Moving on, the number 9. Its doors are entered by thespians, musicians, and comedians. It was, of course, the LPAC or the engine shed. We were very lenient with our marking, of course. And then finally, my predecessor has a building named after him. Of course, that's the lovely Mary Stuart. And the predecessor who came before her was, of course, Mr. David Chiddick. And the Chiddick building which again got a few doggos in there as well. Looking awfully confused at, why you're not just giving me the bone and taking a picture of me instead. Hey, poor doggo. So that is music's disappeared. There's still a few more.
There were 13 questions.
There were 13. Well,
There were 13.
there's my knowledge.
Baker's dozen.
Where people do reps hoisting nothing that needs to be lifted. A few people got this one wrong, and of course it was the sports centre.
Yeah, quite a lot of you put the SU.
Yeah.
Which I can see your logic.
What about those ducking muscles though? Oof.
I'd hate to see a hench duck.
Hench duck.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
I mean, look at the arms on that. Whew. Okay, number 12. I don't even. Is that fantatical? I can't even say that word. About film like me, use these words to find me. Rails broad and smooth. Of course, it is the Odeon. Shout out to the bottom left picture as well, where the lady didn't even have to leave her room. She could take a picture straight from her window. That is absolute class at its best, eh? And then we've got number 13. Finally, where of course can you see the Imps play? And that would be the football stadium. The LNER Stadium, as it once was Sinsel Bank Stadium, where Lincoln Football Club play. So, that was all of the clues, that was all of the answers. Did you get them all? Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully you did, because you're all wonderful, and you know Lincoln like the back of your hand.
Yeah, you've been here 2 weeks, and you're already including everything.
Navigate like, I don't even know.
You've been here as long as me and Greg, and we're old.
I don't even admit to how long I've been in Lincoln.
Same.
I'll probably still get trumped by a lot of the lecturers, to be fair, so,
That's true.
So, of course, thank you all for playing. We definitely had fun doing it. Marking it, should we say, sorry. And it looked like you had quite a bit of fun doing it as well. So, thank you very much for submitting them and doing the scavenger hunt. Honestly, it was genuinely so fun and so good to look at all of the creative ways that you guys had basically done the scavenger hunt, obviously during COVID and the pandemic. It was enjoyable, it was great. So thank you very much to everybody who did submit for it. We've obviously got some honourable mentions because quite a lot of you did put your pets, your cats and your doggos into the pictures. So
a few
rabbits as well.
Fish.
Sorry, yeah. So we've got a couple here. If any of them are yours, you are very, very lucky. I do like the SpongeBob SquarePants pineapple house though. That is fantastic.
I see we went with the very dishevelled looking rabbit. I have to say I am a fan of this rabbit. It looks like you woke him up mid-nap.
That is the morning look. Or the guilty look on some of the dogs' faces. Like, why have you dressed me up in this pumpkin, Dad? He had a horse as well. I forgot about the horse.
Oh, I forgot about the horse. That's dressed up Halloweeny, isn't it?
The devil horse. So thank you much as well for those submissions. And of course, we've got some honourable mentions for those groups who didn't quite make the cut. So we have Group 8, who did their spooktastic Halloween-themed
really
submission.
Great. Yeah, really great theme. It was nice to see you went through that extra bit of effort just to all dress up, have a little bit of fun.
And of course, the doggos and the cats in there as well.
Yeah.
We also have the Monstrous Group of 27, who changed the lyrics to the Monster Mash song to suit the answers, which was again
just impressive. That must have taken some time and some lyrical skills, which I just don't own.
No, me neither. I mean, yeah, let's not do a freestyle unless you want to do a freestyle, Matt. Come on.
No, I can't sing.
You can rap to this elevator music, surely.
No.
Okay.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Oh well, maybe when you've had a few more drinks down here.
We'll get there. That was your horse. We loved your horse.
That horse was fantastic. Okay, and then on to the runner-up groups. So, all of you runner-up groups have all won yourself them ceramic wonderful mugs because we've got enough of them to go around. So all of these groups, if you want to get in contact with Camilla to claim your ceramic mugs, they will be there waiting for you. So the runners-up were Group 5, who took on the pirate theme.
Absolutely loved this one.
this one was
Absolutely
fantastic.
best one, and we have to give out a little shout out here to Ross. Why you got that picture of Ross, I just don't know. It's incredibly creepy, but I love it.
We all had a good laugh at the fact that it was a picture, I think, of about, what did he say, was it 12 years ago?
12 years ago, yeah.
Of a picture that's on Google, and we found it hilarious. It was great. So everybody from Group 5, you've won yourself a wonderful ceramic mug. Congratulations. The next group as a runners-up was Group number 1, who decided to do TikToks for all of their submissions, having a few little dances in there, a few little...
Nice. It's trendy.
Yes.
Unlike we are. We don't know what TikTok... Greg, do you have TikTok?
Tick, not a clue. Not an actual idea.
We're old. We might as well be boomers.
I mean, speak for yourself.
Yeah, actually I'm a Zoomer. I'm that young.
I don't even know what I am. That's yeah.
That's sociology, we're psychology.
True. The next group for the runners-up was number 35, who decided to take on a case study forensic style basis where they created a story and incorporated that into the clues to find the hoodies around Lincoln.
It was just fantastic. As a forensic student myself, this touched me deep in my soul. If any of you are in the chat and you can't speak in the chat right now, why Jesus wearing a jumper? Where did this come from? There's got to be a good in-depth story about this.
The blasphemy was right up there as well, with Jesus wearing the jumper.
Yeah, you might be able to see Clue 1 on the screen, the very last line with Jesus wearing one of their jumpers. It's just an interesting choice. We'd love more details on this. Overall, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it definitely gave us a bit of a chuckle. And then finally, of course, everyone who wants to know, the winners. The winners of the competition for the scavenger hunt. Drum roll, please. Group 10.
Gary, me and Greg can dance for you. I don't think we can show the video, unfortunately, but I don't think you want to see me and Greg dance for you.
I mean, yeah, I can't do a floss or I can do the worm. That's about it, and I haven't done that in years, so
yeah.
I don't want to break my back. I'm getting on now.
But Group 10, you won. Woohoo!
Group 10, well done. Congratulations. You did an absolutely phenomenal job. We definitely enjoyed it, and of course, in good old fashion, we've got to show the winners, right? We've got to show what they did, right?
We've got to show it 100%.
Absolutely. I mean, it's got to be there. So, of course, just to reiterate again, for Groups 5, 1, and 35, you've all won mugs. So please email Camilla, and she will get those sorted for you. Please, obviously, say your group name and whatever, and I think she'll get it sorted for you either way. Just send her an email, or one of you drop an email with everybody's names in, and she will get them sorted for you. And of course, for Group 10, for your hoodies, exactly the same thing. If you can email Camilla with your names and of course your preference for your sizes. We do know that some people may like the oversized hoodie, or one that fits.
Curl up like a cat in a blanket.
Yeah, like a tent. Set up a tent over yourself. Then yes, please get in contact with Camilla, and she will sort out your sizes and get your hoodies to you as quickly as she possibly can. And while the music has stopped playing, I don't know whether I might have to actually keep the music playing, because I think we're not allowed to use the music. But
no, we wouldn't be able to, unfortunately. YouTube would come down on us.
Hopefully this works when I play it. Does it? It does not. So bear with me. Bear with me 1 second, and I will do something. Can you see this? There we go.
Yep, there we go. That's yeah, you guys did a fantastic job. There is the full Friends theme tune going on in the background, which is really nice to see. Yeah. Yeah, really nice to see that you guys are actually making some lasting friendships, hopefully, out of your peer mentor groups.
Yeah, it definitely made us chuckle. Lovely pictures. Incorporated.
I feel like we need to be singing the French theme right now.
There it is. Look at that. Oh, bless her. That was great.
That is dedication. I don't know many people that would happily have an apple thrown at them.
Very true. That's just cute. I was half expecting them to have the sunglasses on, to be fair, on this one, but it was still good nonetheless. We're twins dressed as a rabbit and a cat. Gary, I think you and Kirsty should maybe do something like that. I think that would be...
100%.
That would suit you fantastically.
If we can get that sorted out for the end of the pub quiz so you guys can come on at the end, that'd be fantastic.
It's much less creepy than it sounds.
It does slightly sound like it's out of Pet Cemetery, but we'll leave that.
Long pause from Kirsty.
Kirsty, would you rather be the cat or the rabbit?
That's the real question. Not whether or not you'll do it or not. That's already been decided.
Or should we leave that to Gary gets first choice? What do you think?
Or do we let them fight it out between themselves? And I think I know who might win.
Camilla's just gonna come
as a tortoise.
Out of nowhere. Quiet time for Gary out there. That's it. You've been banned by K.
Moderators doing their job, eh?
Super cute little videos. Kirsty will win. She's got killer instincts. I believe it.
Go!
Ross very much enjoyed being Captain Jack.
Absolutely.
I imagine it's probably... I don't want to say this because he'll shout at me if I say the word fantasies, but... next supervision meeting with him, he'll be like, no, the wrong word.
It'll be a rather interesting supervision meeting. Alright.
There we go, that was Group 10 submission. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yes, thank you very much for all of them. I'll leave those details on there just for a few more seconds, but I think you all should know what to do. Just email Camilla and she'll get them all sorted for you. Alright.
Do like that idea, Gary, but I think he might be the most useless pirate if he had eye patches over both eyes.
Maybe.
He goes by instinct alone. Yeah.
Okay, Matt, do you want to share your screen so we can get
I can indeed.
This sorted? Well, we'll leave that on for everybody.
I hope you're all a couple drinks. Yeah, see, he agrees. He does enjoy being a pirate. That's it. Halloween's in about a month's time. We'll buy you a nice pirate costume. I hope you're all a couple drinks in, because I am at this point. Let the fun begin. Yeah. Just a nice, appropriate name at the end of the day. We've been trumped by Gary here. He's got his own little quiz going. Greg, you might have been muted throughout the whole of that. What are you doing?
You know when I said I was going to sort it for every single one? Yeah, I didn't.
Right.
You can repeat it.
Yeah, I'll repeat that one, seeing as... You know what? Sometimes you try and get a competent co-host, and you get Greg.
And, terrible. All you, Matt, all you.
All me. So you can see the website address at the top of the screen. Please enter that into your whatever device you plan to use. If you want to play as a team, you're more than welcome to. Just only one of you give responses for the entire team. Regarding your username, truly pick anything that's appropriate. Just be your name, realistically. If you can, quickly sign in, log into the website. So we actually have your use your student email, so we actually have your student email attached to it. It's just going to make it easier for us to give you your hoodie if you win. Your mugs and thermos, not hoodie. You don't get a hoodie. Sorry for the don't want to hype you up for getting a hoodie and you don't get one.
True.
Yeah, but anything that is remotely acceptable, please.
How have I missed that twice? Oh, is that 3 times that I forgot to add the capture in? I think that's 3 times now. I've done it now. I've definitely checked.
Yeah, this big Twitch streamer and
I don't know about big.
You can put your student number and your name. Realistically, though, you can just do your name. If you were to win, what we just ask is that at the very end, you just take a screenshot of the fact that you've won. It will, of course, have your name at the top. And then when you send that to Camilla, she can just confirm that you were one of the winners.
I think we've covered everything.
What was the film to Gary's little quiz?
What was the film?
It was Event Horizon.
Ah. K Noble for the win. Whoop whoop. Okay, if everybody is happy, I put my student number and my name. It might not fit all of this, so just put your name. That'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be able to find you, Nick. Don't worry.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone should be in now. If not, you can join in midway through. There's no concerns with that. Just remember, the quicker you answer, the more points you're going to get. So any of you crafty little people trying to Google stuff, you're just not going to score that highly for getting the correct answers, unless you've got thumbs that are like lightning.
You never know, these kids nowadays.
These Zoomers.
These Zoomers.
Although I'm one of them, so.
True. We'll give it one more minute and start at 22, and then we'll crack on, because we have got a fair few questions to get through. Again, please make sure you've always got your drinks refilled. You've always got snackies on hand. And hopefully you're enjoying this lovely music. That is correct, Chloe, yes. It should be sort of a blackish screen with School of Psychology pub quiz and 50 questions at the top. That's exactly right.
And just to make it fair, me and Greg aren't participating in this quiz. We thought it might just be a little rude of us.
I mean, when we did do our rerun, Matt...
Let's not get into it, Greg. Let's just leave it at that.
I mean, I did wipe the floor with you, but then there were still some questions that I forgot the answer to, so...
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. I remembered to actually input the answers to the questions.
True. All the questions as well are obviously, somewhat for everybody, so there shouldn't be anything that stumps too many people. But it seems like it's 22. We shall get started.
Make a start. The first question then is, what part of the body produces insulin? You will have 30 seconds to answer this. Greg, do you know the answer?
Of course I know the answer. I do.
Of course you know the answer. That's very confident of you.
Indeed. As you can see on the screen, on that bottom left, Matthew's name kind of blocks the...
Yeah, I will give you a shout out when there are 5 seconds left, so make sure you get your answers in quick. Again, the quicker you answer, the more points you get.
Yeah.
You have 5 seconds.
There's definitely an adequate amount of time. We tested it.
100%. You got 30 seconds. Only 69. Come on, there's 140 you in the chat. We want to see plenty of answers. Oh, we got a few for the kidney and the liver. That's going to cost you dearly. First question in the quiz. Whereas the correct answer is pancreas. Well, I mean, this is obviously quite... I'm loving some of these names. This is obviously quite tied up at the current time.
I like how everyone's got 1,000 points straight off the bat. Like,
exactly, they were like, I know this one immediately.
No hesitation.
No, I'm very enjoying the psychology name there of Freudian slip. Very nice. So, in a standard pack of cards, which king is the only one not to have a moustache? Greg, do you have a moustache? Does your beard go that far?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I suppose I've got a goatee, but you know,
it's just all there.
Yeah.
See, I'm a baby-faced person.
Yeah. To be fair, mine's like Patch City. It took me 26 years to get it to this point, so you know.
There we go then.
Not everyone can look like a biker.
Oof. It's just you. It's just you.
I know. Ever so rugged.
So, quite a few people knew this. 68% of people got it correct. It is indeed the King of Hearts. Let's see how the scoreboard changes. A few people slipping it.
I tell you what, there's still a fair amount of people getting them all right at the minute.
Yeah, you're doing good. I'm still loving the psychology-related names.
What's up? The Zimbardo Prison Experiment Ethics Committee. Love it.
I believe that's called non-existent. If they could start signing off my ethics, that'd be fantastic.
I mean, we'd get away with everything, wouldn't we?
Well, you know, as someone who just wants to make people commit crimes in VR, you know, I'm more than happy with that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So your next question is, what is the currency used in Japan? I'm not going to read out the answers because I'm afraid I would absolutely butcher the pronunciation of them.
Yeah.
I'm not a worldly individual.
I mean, you wait until I've got to read the questions out.
See, Greg has geography, so he's in a bad place.
Yeah. Fun times. The insulinizer.
And this is most definitely, as Gary says, part of your entrance qualifications. This will reflect your first year grade.
Oh. I mean, is that harsh but fair? I don't know.
It's not for me to decide, it's for Gary to decide. He's head of teaching now.
Oh.
The correct answer was yen. Very few got that wrong.
Well,
let's have a little look at the leaderboards.
Clearly
hasn't changed much.
Very cultural people.
It's not really changed at all from the last time. So your next question is, which county was Sir Isaac Newton born? Greg, did you know him?
Personally? Yeah, he's a good friend.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. He never talked about you. He did to me.
Oh.
Harsh and unfair, Gary says.
that means, Matt, you're harsher than Gary.
That means I'm harsher than Gary.
I mean...
I believe that. I'm an incredibly pessimistic person. You have 5 seconds remaining. And your time is up.
Oh, they were quite local.
Someone got in just at the last second there. So, 79% of people voted Lincolnshire. You are 100% correct. That's why we have a building named after him. Seeing as the scavenger hunt had one of those that question essentially in it, I hope you know that. We have another psychology-related name, Psychosaurus Rex.
Nice.
Isn't that just lovely?
Do I dare ask you to do your best T-Rex impression?
No, because I'm not on camera right now, so I can't show you when I tuck my hands into my armpits to try and do, you know, like tiny little arms.
Tiny little hands.
Tiny little hands. How many dots are there in total on a pair of dice? Those of you who are really good at maths, you're gonna get this done quick.
There's a bit of a trick question in there as well.
Ooh.
It's not too much of a trick question. Just make sure you read the question.
It was tricky for Greg.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it as that. We've got 10 seconds left.
I mean, statistics should technically be the strong suit here.
Well, yeah, you guys are gonna have to do RS1 and 2, so
Yeah.
and then you second or third years, or even PhD students, you should be nailing this. So the correct answer was 42.
Oh, we threw him! We got him!
We got quite a few there. A lot put 21. Of course, it's a pair of dice, not just a single die. We've been those people. You play a Monopoly and they're like, no, that's a die, not a dice.
That's like, sell me Oxford Street. No, no.
Oh, Camilla's not very happy about that one.
Yes!
Unfortunately, we cannot help it. There is a slight stream delay.
Yes.
We're just trying to slow things down. We have the top 3 being tied at the moment.
Oh.
We have as many flat 50, and still the Zimbardo's Prison Experiment Ethics Committee
On top.
on top. So the next question: how many bones are there in the adult human body? You got 4 different answers there. Greg, do you know this? Can you count them? Can you like fill yourself out?
So we've got the
I can do that
tibia,
in
we've got the
30
fibula.
seconds.
What is it? The thing of bones connected to the hand bone and the hand bone.
The hand bone.
the hand bone. That'll do.
True that, you know, we do psychology and not medicine, isn't
Yeah.
it?
There's one bone in the hand.
I guess we're not going to be real doctors at the end of the day, are we?
Well, not the kind that can save your life, but we can probably bore you to death.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So the correct answer was 206. A good amount of people knew that. 270, I don't know about that. That's probably cats or something.
Who knows? I think there's a different number of bones for children as well.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
odd. Where do they lose them? Or do they gain them?
No, they lose them because they fuse together, I think.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
See, this is why I do psychology, not medicine. We've still got 2 tied at the top, and then the rest of the leaderboard is starting to fizzle out. Your next question is, what is the chemical element that has the name Orium? Or Arium? I don't know.
Is it aurum?
I don't know. I presume it's probably Latin, so...
Yeah, it's science, physics, chemistry stuff.
Yep. Well eloquated there, Greg.
Aye. It's one of those hard sciences.
One of those hard... Oh, you're taking shots at your own discipline.
No comment.
You've got 5 seconds left. Gary's on the fact checked for me whether that's cats.
All right.
I don't know why I thought it was cats. If I got that correct, maybe I deserve to win this.
the one answer win.
Yep. Oh, this divided people a little bit.
Did it? Oh.
We've got 6% on iron, 13% on copper, 7% on silver, but a majority still went for gold. Gold is the correct answer.
Gold. Always
Thank-
believe. No? Bit of Spandau Ballet? No? Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave you to that one, Greg.
Come on, everyone's got to come in their head, surely.
Okay, so... There we go, someone's given us facts about augmentum is silver for the record. I presume that's why gold is AU on the periodic table. I think I remember that from chemistry about 10 years ago. Zimbardo's prison experiment is still leading the way. How many years of marriage is the traditional ivory symbol? Gary, that's incredibly dark and I love it. He couldn't tell how many bones are in a cat because it ran away before he could skin it.
There we are. Look, we've got a chemist in the chat. Augmentum is silver. Fe is it ferrium or something like that? Iron.
Yes.
Something like that.
So you got 5 seconds. How do we stop Greg from singing?
You can't.
Socks.
Yeah.
We just got to stuff his mouth with socks.
Sleep. It's a sign that I'm happy.
It's a sign that he's happy. Ooh!
Don't take my happiness away.
Well, yeah, we're PhD students. Please don't take our happiness away. It's all we have left.
That's all we cling on to.
Yeah. So 59% people got it. It is 14 years. How do you guys know this? Like, I don't know this. Greg, do you know this?
Not initially. No. I know like sapphire and gold, and so I think gold's like, is it 50 or diamonds 50? I don't even know.
Zimbardo's prison experiment got this once again.
Wow.
How are you guys nailing this so bloody well.
Well, they're gonna get harder. Definitely.
They are gonna get harder. Which countries are lemurs native to? This one has a big clue.
How can you not sing?
I know, right? Everyone loved the 3, 4. Is there 4 of it?
Good question.
I don't know. I know there's a Netflix series, and now they're doing like a baby version of it.
I've got a question to ask you then, Matt.
Okay, yeah.
Do you like to move it?
I do indeed. you see me out on the dance floor, and I'm kicking out a strong boogie. Man, I sound old, and I'm only 23. So the correct answer was Madagascar. Pretty much everyone got this right. Sorry to you 1%ers out there.
Yeah. We did say they were getting easier. Or did we say we're getting harder?
Who knows?
Who knows?
They flip-flop. Zimbardo's prison experiment is still leading this.
We need to question that's going to knock them off.
Right. If you're part of this group, please put in the YouTube chat who you are, just so we can track you.
I think it's Matt.
It's just me. I'm not that smart to come up with that quippy of a
or
name
I think
for the team.
it's Matt Craddock, because he said that someone might be hacking.
It's probably him then. So what is the missing unit? Is it volts? Is it amps? What is it?
Do you have any electricians in the house?
I made a roulette wheel once in electronics in my GCSEs.
Really?
Yeah.
We used to have a thing called systems and control. That was basically all to do with circuit work and stuff, and yeah, we needed.
That's very weirdly named. That sounds very dodgy.
Yeah. I don't know where they got the name from, if I'm honest with you, but.
Matt says it's not him, but he will take it. Well, we're gonna remove it from. The correct answer was ohms. Sorry to the 7% who said decibels, but that is audio. As in, if I talk really loud, that's a high amount of decibels.
Indeed.
Zimbardo's prison experiment. Could you actually stop? Give some people a chance.
Well, hopefully there's a couple later on that might throw them.
Yeah.
We've got some
gonna get you.
Disney questions in there. Maybe they don't know about.
Yep. Over to Greg. He's gonna start with geography.
Okie dokie. So, question 1 of geography is: what country would you find the Chichen Itza? The Chichen Itza. Very, very famous wonder of the world.
Yeah. Have you ever been to this continent, Greg?
I have not.
Neither have I.
I do want to go.
So do I.
I think I said to you in the rerun. I think it was known as a sacrificial, like temple or something like that.
I believe it was, yeah. Dark history.
I know, right?
Super edgy.
Wonder where it may be though. It's clearly somewhere in South America somewhere.
I genuinely do not know. I don't remember this one. But the correct answer is Mexico.
Mexico.
Well done to the correct amount of people who got that. Sorry to those who got it wrong.
Are they still at the top?
Zimbardo still got this, right?
Well,
they're hacking. Let's be real about this.
They're hacking. Okay, next question then. What is the capital of the Czech Republic or Czechia? Czech Republic.
It definitely was Nando's, Gary. I'm sure all of you students will be there probably tonight. That's what they used to sacrifice there, peri peri sauce.
Peri peri sauce. Peri peri Portuguese.
I think so. I don't know. I don't frequent Nando's.
Who knows?
I feel. Isn't that reggae?
That is.
Yeah.
Peri peri must be Portuguese.
Your time is up. The correct answer was Prague.
Prague. Yeah.
Well done. Well done to those of you who got that. Zimbardo's still in the lead.
Oh.
Obviously, we're just
That's
not
it.
good enough
They're
for
on
them.
fire.
They are.
Maybe this one will throw him. I doubt it. What is the name of the deepest place on Earth? The deepest place on Earth. This includes the ground and the earth as well as the sea and the oceans. I realise that they're all the same thing, but just covering all bases.
See, if it was the tallest place on the Earth, it'd be my ego.
Oof.
It's way up there.
There's a question about that later.
Of course, if you're a fan of films, you might know this answer. There's a very famous person who loves to explore this region.
We
The great-
all live in a yellow submarine.
Funnily enough, Greg, it's not the Beatles, it's James Cameron.
It is James Cameron. But he did dive in a submarine. Don't know if it was yellow, though.
You'd need to get to the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Indeed.
It might have been yellow. I presume that's more visible underground. Zimbardo's prison experiment is still leading the way.
I mean, fair play to Jess, though. I mean...
Oh, Gary's coming out with some little quips here. The deepest place on Earth is the School of Psychology, Perception, Action, and Cognition Research Group.
Oh.
I believe it's the SCRG, and I think Greg will agree with me there.
I completely agree, and I think all of the members in the chat would definitely agree with us as well.
Yep, and seeing as we've got if Ross is still knocking him out as leader of it,
And Georgina, who's in here as well as the
exactly. What's the smallest country in the world?
the tiniest of countries.
Teeny tiny.
I mean, they're all small, but one of them is the smallest.
We should have thrown a big one in there just to trick people around.
I mean, maybe.
Thank you, Kay, for that very descriptive way of how the PAC research group works. It's sciencey.
It's sciencey. I like it.
That's probably about as sciencey as psychology gets. The correct answer, as most of you have realised, is the Vatican. Zimbardo's still at the top. Jesus Christ, you people are quick.
On it.
Alright, I don't know how you guys are doing this.
Maybe this one will throw him.
Then again, most of the ones underneath it are still doing pretty well as well. They've remained in their positions.
I know, they're killing it. So what is the name of the southernmost point of the UK? Now, this one I did not know.
No, I didn't know this one either. Whoever designed this question did a very good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
I am especially proud of the fish fold.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
Providing that it is or is not a real place. I'm still proud of that name either way.
Ah yes, Kay, I forgot, you are definitely not the School of Psychology. Kay is definitely not, I believe it's someone else.
Oh.
Lizard Point, well done to you people. Bird's Edge is an extremely good guess, I can see how you'd go there. And Fishfold, come on, did you fall for our ruse?
No, people just wanted to entertain my wonderful,
Yeah, they just
my
wanted
wonderful
to put
creativity.
Fishfold. We get it. Zimbardo's prison experiment, you're still winning, well done.
What country would you find the longest bridge in the world? The longest bridge. It's very long, isn't it, Matt? I think it said it was 160 odd mile or something like that.
106 miles.
It worked out, I think it was what, 2.5 hours or something like that to cross it.
Yep. Imagine how hard that. Like, you'd just be bored. Come on.
And
No bridge is that entertaining.
just blue sea, left side and right side.
Was it even worth it? Couldn't you have just dug a tunnel?
I think that'd be more expensive.
I don't know. I'm not a geologist or an engineer. I'm a psychologist.
Oh, then
Frank.
again, it's like, do you do one big hole for a tunnel, or do you do multiple holes to fit your foundation?
I'm not a psychologist. I'm not an
Yeah.
engineer, Greg. Let's now go into go. The correct answer was China. Oh, Zimbardo didn't get it. Aha.
No. I think they got it right. Did they get it right? But they were
got it
slow.
right, but they were slow.
Oh, come on, Jess.
Yeah, you
Oh.
guys kick it into gear, take it from them.
I'm rooting for Jess and Tegan. I'm just saying.
What is the
Oh God, so what is the capital of the Philippines? Sorry, Matt, I cut you off then.
No, you're fine. It's your questions. I'm just slowly making my way through my drinks. I'm almost out at this point.
I know.
It's quite sad.
Don't worry, that break will be coming soon. So if you have drunk too much and you're needing to go to the toilet, don't worry.
I mean, it's more just I'm out of alcohol at this point.
Ah,
I've got
well.
a tiny bit of Jameson's left and quite a lot of Cointreau, and I don't just want to drink straight Cointreau.
What can you mix with Cointreau?
I don't know, it's orangey, so anything that goes with orange. Manila was the correct answer. I don't have that much booze left in my apartment. It's all gin or Jaeger, so that doesn't really go, and I hate gin.
You're gonna have to do an alcohol run. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that 10 minutes. I'll have to fly out. Although I don't think I need more. Zimbardo's, you're still winning. Well done.
What county is the Angel of the North in?
Here comes the difficult question.
Yeah, this might throw some peeps.
Oh, Cointreau and hot chocolate. I will agree with that. It's a good option. But what I'm going to say is, for a hot chocolate, you need some Baileys, you need some amaretto, and some hazelnut syrup.
See, Tessa's on it. Gin.
I don't like gin. It's disgusting.
Oh, but mixed with Cointreau, it might not be too bad.
No, it's disgusting. I'd rather just drink Cointreau straight, and that stuff's pretty thick, so it's not going to be pleasant.
Oof.
Correct answer was... Oh, there's quite a bit of division on this. Anyone from the north is probably quite mad. It's kind of weird. If you tried to Google that, you would have got it wrong.
Oh, we've had some changes.
Jess! Spot.
Tegan's still up there though.
That's wrong. Tessa, I'm never wrong.
We've still got it.
Remember how my ego was up here? You can't. Oh God, Kirsty likes gin. No, she's head of school. Kirsty, I swear I love gin. Don't take me off this program, I swear.
Which side of the UK is the Holderness Coast? The Holderness Coast.
I mean, I am drinking gin right now. It's just blood orange and mixed with whiskey and Cointreau, so you know.
I mean, that in itself is a bit of a cocktail you've got going on there.
It's cocktail or Molotov.
I don't know. How's your stomach?
Feels like one.
Imagine you drew a square around the UK, by the way, for this question.
Yes.
Or a rectangle.
A lot of people have said the east. It is 100% correct.
Yes.
I believe it's in Flamber Head for any of you Yorkshire people out there.
Aye.
Zimbardo still didn't get it perfect.
Good old Cleggy. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's only 200 points in that. And Will's not that far out either, to be fair. Okay. Which one is not a capital of the UK?
Tessa's thrown a little bit of fire at her teammates, which... Tessa, your teammates are Kay and Matt, aren't they? They're not doing too good. I take it you guys are probably Pint and Psych, or whatever it was. Greg, do you know this one?
The answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Irish in me, knows the answer.
For sure.
The Scot in me, well, there is none. So, those of you,
we got a few.
No, Matt, you're not meant to type it into Google. Don't be bad. I'll send Gary.
We've had some changes. Flat 30 has fallen. There's still a chance.
Tegan's still remaining second place, and she's got that lovely smiley face
to
go with it.
Tegan's nailing it. Right, we're on to psychology, Matt. These are all yours.
Oh, I get to take psychology. What is the name of the experimenter famous for his dogs?
For his dogs.
Do you have any dogs?
I do. I have 2 dogs.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Not with me. They're back home, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not literally with you. You don't just carry them around wherever you go.
Unfortunately not. Though one of them would definitely love that. Oh yes, I've thrown in some very well-known psychologists in there.
He did indeed. Realistically, it shouldn't be Ku though. It should be Kun Gao, because he does do a lot of stuff with life sciences, so he is slightly famous for his dogs.
I think that is technically the best answer we've had. Like, that is a landslide.
Tessa, you got to kick him off the team then. Of course it's Pavlov. Everyone knows it's Pavlov. Even the Zimbardo guys know it's Pavlov. I don't know who came first.
I don't know, but that's close.
So, next question. Sigmund Freud was famous for developing the ego, superego, and the blank.
This one's easy.
Yeah, 100%.
I like how we've even got the names of some of the dogs in here.
Yeah, they are doing a great job.
That's got to be a Google, definitely.
What is your dog called, Greg?
So I have 2 dogs. One is called Ruby, and the other is called Willow.
Oh, they're not called Rover, Fido, Rex, or Lassie. That's kind of annoying.
I mean, is Lassie a border collie or what's? I can't remember the name of the other. You know the actual Lassie breed, isn't it like?
No idea.
It's not just long-haired collie, is it?
Everyone got that right. That's so good to see.
Nice.
She should be getting the ids.
It is just a long-haired. Oh, rough collie. Sorry, a rough collie.
It's a rough collie.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing fantastic. I'm very impressed with all of you guys. You're doing fantastic regarding the scoring.
Absolutely on it.
Mary Ainsworth developed 4 types of attachment, which is not a type.
It's a shame we had to change some of these, but because they were more difficult.
They were more difficult, but you know, we don't want to test them too hard.
Yeah, we want to make sure we get some good winners.
We want to make this fun. We want to introduce the students into a nice environment.
Indeed.
Before university kicks in properly.
Yeah. Gary should like this next question.
So this turned quite a few people. So it is assured, which is not a type.
Oh, Will's taking it.
We've seen a few people drop in and out. We've got a group at the very bottom who have just come into the top 10. Very nice.
Group 3. Well played, well played.
You guys are doing fantastic.
What is Miller's? I like it.
What is Miller's magic number? Now, over the first year, you are going to hear Gary say this, or the second year, I don't remember what year you teach. You're going to hear him repeat this. You're going to hate it. You're going to wake up in fever dreams saying it.
This is why this question was in here, because I still remember from first year Gary telling me Miller's magic number.
100%. You students are going to love it.
I know. And I've been here like 6 years now. Good old Miller's magic number.
Most people got this.
Nice.
That probably means you've been taught it nice and well at your A levels. As long as we remember, we do indeed, Gary. We do indeed. Everyone's doing incredibly well. Good job on getting that. See, Gary, you don't have to say that as much as you do now. They already know it. We've got confirmation of that fact. What is B.F. Skinner's first name?
Everyone remembers the last name. They never remember the first name.
Sincerely hope so. It's on the screen. Well, all of it's on the screen. Para's middle name. I didn't know this, Greg. I had to Google this when I was filling out this little questionnaire and creating it. Yeah,
it's an interesting one. The options that I picked as well are all pretty.
They're good.
Yeah,
you did a very good job at this.
Pretty persuasive.
Very persuasive. The correct answer was Burhouse. Good job, people. Like, very good job, because the fact that you got that, I'm very amazed, because I blithely said Bartholomew.
Oh, yes.
Zimbardo's prison experiment, you're still at the top. You guys are doing great. Yeah. Everyone else, you're just as good.
Just as good. To be fair, that top, there's not actually that much in it. There's like 1 or 2 questions in it.
It's marginal. Who developed the theory of social modelling? Give us your ideas. Come join the chat. Give us a few jokes. At the moment, it's just Gary. He's the last 4 messages. We want to hear your quips. How Welcome Week has been treating you. I hope you love us all. I hope you love me and Greg, particularly.
Yeah. That's how we get through the week.
Yeah. Me and Greg, we're just sat here doing work. We just call each other.
Yeah, just like, I love you, Matt.
Love you too, Greg.
Gets me through the week, that's it. That's my weekend sorted.
Exactly.
Oh, a few people did put Bowlby.
Ooh. Of course it was Bandura. Famously Bandura.
With the Bobo doll.
With the Bobo doll. We all know that probably from GCSEs, if not lower.
Yeah.
So famous. Which is not all over the brain. Any of you hardcore cognitive people out there. Oh, look at that. First 5 seconds, the answers just come flooding in. Any of you hardcore cognitive people are going to know this. Anyone who loves social a bit more, you might.
Yeah.
Hopefully you still know this one.
Let's see if we frustrate some people.
Ooh.
Tessa's got this one. But judging by the fact that everyone put a response so goddamn quickly, yeah, I think...
Yeah, they know it. Everyone should know this.
This whiskey's going down a treat.
Mine's going down, although I keep filling it up, so it never seems like this glass empties. Of course, it's the ventral. We made that one up. Before we did have it as the dorsal, but we hopefully realised that you people would recognise that that's part of a fish.
Well, it's not somewhat made up, because within cognitive psychology, they say the processing, I think it's of memory, goes to either a dorsal or a ventral stream, and that's where the trip up trying to happen. Will's done it! Will has done it!
Will Cheatham, please come into the chat. Give yourself a little shout out. You've knocked out Zimbardo's prison experiment.
Zimbardo has fallen.
Yep, it's just happened. Oh, what does EMDR stand for? I'm not going to read these because I will inevitably read them wrong.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
It is a bit of a mouthful.
One of them tongue twisters.
Tongue twisters.
But don't worry, Zimbardo, you can still win. But Will, yeah, come on, Will.
Round of applause for you.
Come on, I'm still on Jess and Tegan though. They're still there.
You're here for the underdogs, are you?
Always. You always got to bet on the underdogs. Everyone likes a good Rocky. Hey, are you going to go for Rocky or are you going to go for Drago? That's the real question.
I prefer. What's his name? Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, he's got an MSc in chemical engineering, so he kind of wins it for me.
How are you drinking whiskey at 3 in the afternoon? Because the pub shut at 10, so you had to start earlier, Jess.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. Student life.
I mean, we just drink during the day. It's consistent. Well done to everyone. Is there even that many, staff in the top 10, or is it all just students? Are you showing the staff up?
I hope so.
Maybe you should be teaching the staff.
Whew.
Now, Greg, this one applies to you. Which organisation publishes the International Classification of Diseases?
Some more Holderness Coast questions. I mean, we can stick a bit of a Mabel thought, Cleethorpes. We'll try and get some questions based on based on that. Why has the music stopped playing?
I mean, don't worry. The psychology will end fairly soon. We'll just do another one at the end of your 3 years to test you. So, Greg, do you want to give us through who is the correct answer before I go to the next screen?
Well, you want me to go through them all?
Just give us whatever you want to do.
Well, the answer, of course, is the World Health Organization.
Yes, indeed. Well done to 90% of you.
APA?
Who?
Do you know what that stands for?
The American, I want to say Psychologists Association.
Psychiatry.
It's like the BPS. I can never remember whether it's psychologist or psychology.
Yeah, CQC?
I
told you this one.
You did, but I don't remember.
Care Quality Commission?
That's the one. They're in charge of the NHS or something.
That's right. And then the MOH?
Is the Ministry of Health.
Indeed.
Will's still in the lead, closely tied.
Oh, Jess is making a comeback.
This top is really, really close. You top 10. There's not much between you guys.
There isn't.
Which type of bias would we call it when a person tends to focus and remember information in line with their beliefs?
Ooh, a bit of cognition in there as well. Close quarters combat. That sounds even better.
Joshua, that was 100% the truth.
Can you imagine? Imagine them
NHS
coming in.
In charge of close quarters combat.
All ninja style.
Yep.
Going into Lincoln General Hospital.
Breaching and clearing.
Breaching and clearing.
2, 1, and ta-da! It's confirmation of bias. Well done to those who got that correct.
I'd like to go through all the rest of them, but I can't actually remember all of them.
Oh, Jess. Slide up a little bit. 411. I take it that's a flat name. You didn't do too great on that one.
It's still up there. Lauren.
Still up there. You're in the top 10.
Lauren's making headway as well. And Psychosaurus Rex is chilling.
Over to Greg for film and TV.
Oh, the film and TV.
Anyone who didn't like the psychology questions, you're now relieved.
I get to do some of the fun ones.
Or is this where we take our little break?
Yeah, we'll take a break actually. Yeah,
we'll take a little break. We've
done our 3. We might as well all go to the toilet and refill up our drinks.
Yeah, go get a snack. Go get another drink.
Yeah.
If you're like me and Greg, you probably do need to go to the toilet.
Yes, I do. So I will. We'll rendezvous and meet back at 3:20. So go get yourself a drink. Go get yourself a
coffee. If you're having some coffee, pour a little bit of whiskey in it. Yeah. I'm not saying me and Greg are alcoholics, but Well, we are. In the meantime, do have a little chat in the chat. Funnily enough, on YouTube, get to know everyone, make a nice little community out of all of us.
Really heavily breathing there, Matthew.
Oh, it's my con. I didn't know that. My apologies. Just really intense right now.
Will's now in the chat. I think
you're doing great, my friend.
He's definitely he's the one to knock Zimbardo off. I mean, he's already a winner in our hearts. Fire alarm test just went off. Oh, it's student life, eh? I remember once when I lived at the Gateway, somebody decided to come back after a night out and cook themselves some bacon or something, and they set the whole entire building's alarm off. So there was a big nice group of us stood outside at about 4 o'clock in the morning for about an hour in the freezing cold in literally just your pajamas, while fire service came and had to sweep the building. It was a rather eye-opening experience.
Very similar to me. They were cooking chicken nuggets, fell asleep, and fell asleep.
Well.
Yeah, not great.
Okay. Are we
I think we're ready to go back to it.
ready to start back out? Okay. I think if everybody's happy and ready, we shall get going.
Too preemptive there. Jumping the gun.
I know, right?
Terrible me.
I think everyone's probably back by now, right?
I think we've got everyone. If not, they'll have their phones on them. They'll be ready to
play when it comes
pop
up.
up.
We don't
Give them a little
want Will
ping.
to lose out.
No.
So how many Academy Awards has Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio won?
Famous. Huge meme this.
Huge meme. Maybe you'll throw some of the oldies off. Some of the students can come through. It's locked.
We'll reload that, see if that's come up. Greg, you need to change the stream. Oh, no, mine's delayed.
Yeah, there's just a bit of a delay. Mine's still not coming up to be responded to.
You know what? Sometimes.
There we go.
There we go. Sometimes it just locks itself. It has a mind of its own, and we're just not sure.
Yeah, we have to kind of just redo the question, but it should be all working now.
Hopefully so.
How long have they got left?
They've got 13 seconds.
Loads of time.
Plenty of time for you guys to get in your answers.
Did he win one for Titanic? Inception? Shutter Island?
You're asking me too many film things right now.
Well, what was the answer?
The answer was 1. Well done to those of you who got it. It is a giant meme that he only recently just got one for. I don't remember the name of it.
Revenant, wasn't it?
The Revenant. That's
yeah,
one.
Tegan's
Something about bears.
Bears.
Brother Bear, that's the one.
Brother Bear.
Brother Bear's a film.
That's a good film.
That's a very good film.
Okay, so the next question is, can you name the actor who played Hagrid in the Harry Potter franchise?
Of course, Greg. I still don't like Harry Potter. Nothing's changed in the last hour.
Have you watched them all?
I have watched every single Harry Potter film. I just still don't like them. I've even read the first 2 books.
Well, you can't say that you haven't tried.
Exactly. And I understand if in the chat you want to have a little moan at me. That's more than acceptable.
True. Then again, most people probably haven't seen the Matrix trilogy, Lord of the Rings trilogy, Star Wars.
You're giving it away there, Greg.
No.
It's Robbie Coltrane. Well done to those of you who got it. I wouldn't have gotten it, so I'm with the other 8% of you.
Yeah. There is a bit of a delay. I think it's all down to my upload speed, and obviously if people are using the internet in my house, there's a bit of a delay that hits on the stream, so apologies.
You need to go shout at them. Tell them, oh, you can get off the internet. It's just me.
I sound like my mother.
Back in the good old days with dial-up.
Yeah.
In total, how many Star Wars films are there currently? This includes standalone films. This doesn't include the good old 80s TV-only films, the Star Wars Christmas special, things like that.
But it does include the animated films as well as the more recent standalone films, as well as obviously the typical movies that we come to love with the Star Wars franchise.
We're looking for the actual releases, essentially.
Yes.
Not straight to VHS. Do you guys remember VHS?
VHS.
VHS.
Good old tapes.
Those of you who are, first years, second years, do you remember VHSs? Because even I, a 23-year-old, I'm not 100% on that.
We divided some.
We did divide quite a few here. That's probably the least percentage we've seen so far.
It is.
Greg, do you want to run us through all the answers?
All the answers? Well, there's obviously
It could be the title of each film.
Hell no.
Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Return of the Jedi. No, I got Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Han Solo, A Star Wars Story, Rogue One. I don't know the new ones, but the 3 new ones. There we go.
Do we count Phantom Menace? Of course.
Of course we can't. That was the best one.
Oh my god. You're gonna get hounded.
That was the... you cannot tell me Darth Maul wasn't just fantastic in that.
I mean, favourite character has got to be Jar Jar Binks now.
But no, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, he did a fantastic job as Ewan McGregor. Who played John Rambo?
John Rambo. Clone Wars was that was a good one.
Anakin's little too.
Order 66.
See, that wasn't Clone Wars, unfortunately, Craig. That
Wasn't
was
it?
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, but it's part of that, isn't it? The Clone Wars, when they've got all the clones and they're fighting, and then they kill off the Jedis.
No, that was the third film, not the second one. I'm just gonna.
It was in the animated though, wasn't it?
I don't know. I didn't watch that one. The correct answer is Sylvester Stallone, not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh god, we're dividing opinion now.
I think we found the one person who likes Phantom Menace. Yes, I am that one person, Matt Craddock. I'm sorry about that.
Good old.
Who voices Gru from the Despicable Me films?
Good old Gru.
Gru. Who doesn't love Minions? I think
Me.
I'm gonna divide the chat further even though.
I do not like Minions.
Can we all just bring into the chat if you love Minions?
Oh, Daniel's dividing opinion as well here.
I'm tempted to agree with him.
I mean,
You despise Minions. Will,
I'm with Will. I agree. I can't stand
can
him.
we take first place away from Will?
I've even seen the Minions film, and even that.
Okay, I think it's just me.
Yeah.
I love Fantasy. Oh no, Tegan's with me. Rachel Bromnick didn't know what Minions were. Alright.
Tyler's in agreement as well. Despicable.
So,
Totally
it's
agree.
Steve Carell. Well done to those of you who got that right. Every single person up there has actually been in the Despicable Me series, either as a supporting character or a villain.
Okay, so the next question. Which character is from the animated film of Mulan? Focus on, obviously, the animated film, not the real-life adaptation.
I've really split the chat here. There's a lot of people saying they hate Minions.
I know.
That's just...
I like how there's more passion for Minions than there is for Star Wars.
It's just what it is nowadays.
Leave Kevin alone, alright?
Yeah, Kevin's... There we go. So, I don't know about you, Greg, but I'm not a huge Disney fan.
I grew up with sisters, my friend, so...
Okay, you're going to know this one off the back of your hand then.
Oh, easily.
Don't know Turk. Pascal is Tangled, I want to say, off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Mushu's the correct answer, and then Sven, I don't know, Frozen? I've never seen Frozen.
That's right, yeah. Is the...
What's Turk from then?
Turk is from Tarzan.
Okay, who's he in Tarzan?
Turk is the... I think she's a lady. The lady gorilla who Tarzan grows up with.
Greg, I'm going to leave you to answer that question. Kirsty, I'm going to step away from that question.
It's just none against like Disney, Greg. No, not at all, because I like Disney. What I'm saying is I grew up with sisters who loved Disney. And so my sister used to watch Mulan and then replay and watch Mulan again. So she used to watch that film probably 4 or 5 times in a row. And yeah, you kind of get the quotes and the phrases stuck in your head.
See, for me, that film was Daddy Daycare, if you've ever seen that film.
I have.
Eddie Murphy and someone else. Literally, me and my brother, I think for like the entirety of his summer holidays, watched that every morning. So that's like 60 plus times. Great film.
I mean, if I had to pick a favourite Disney film, it's definitely got to be Hercules. I like the Greek mythology side of it, and Philatites is just...
I'll give you that one.
Danny DeVito.
It was Walter White. Unfortunately, it's not Barry Blue, or Grace Green, or Bob Brown. Greg came out with these amazing answers for this. I know, it was difficult. It was difficult. Jungle Book. We are forgetting Jungle Book as well. I've got to say I prefer the old Jungle Book, though. Scoreboard's not really changed at all. No. Some of you Downton Abbey lovers, can anyone name the name of the family in the Downton Abbey TV series? You know what? That would have been a perfect ad. Danny Digestive Biscuit. Danny Digestive Biscuit. Isn't there? What's the actor? Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer. Yeah. Maybe we should know him as that.
Parents are obsessed. Well, you should have the answer then, Will.
Yeah,
You're
come
keeping on top, mate.
Keep that number one spot, because I certainly don't know it. Greg, have you ever watched Downton Abbey?
I haven't, but obviously I made the question, so you know.
There we go. It's Crowley, I don't know.
Do-do-do-do.
It's certainly not the Addams Family.
What is the name of Millie Bobby Brown's character in Stranger Things? Do not get confused with the Umbrella Academy for their name.
See, you're too young, person. I still haven't watched either of these shows.
We shall keep the leaderboard up a little bit on the next one, Jess, and we can see.
Chloe's guilty obsession is Downton Abbey.
That's okay.
That's pretty good.
You know, everyone's got their own little niche.
I think my guilty obsession is MasterChef.
My guilty obsession is probably like anime stuff. So like My Hero Academia, Sword Art Online. Oh, everyone got that. Holy hell.
Pretty much everyone. There's 2% who didn't get that one.
Alright, leave the leaderboard up a little bit.
So in the top 6, we have Will, we have the Zimbardo's Prison Experiment Ethics Committee, Psychosaurus Rex, Tegan, Jess, and Keelan. Keelan? I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, I think you got that right. Ashley's a new one. We haven't seen Ashley. Ashley's come into 9th place.
Yep, we're getting that little juggle to the top player.
I think me and Tyler can be friends. We love a good anime. Okay, this question is fantastic. I don't know how I came up with it, but it just came to me.
I really don't know, because I how many times have you watched Finding Nemo?
Too many. How old is Crush in the Finding Nemo? And if you don't know who Crush is...
I didn't. You know what? I had to Google this one to fill it out.
Oh,
how did you know this? Like, was this something you just...
I've seen this film so many times. I told you, Disney's like a rite of passage.
Isn't this Pixar?
Yeah, but it's all this. Yeah.
Yeah, they own everything nowadays.
I'm gonna get berated for that now, ain't I?
We don't know.
I love them all.
See.
Animated
Great
films.
answer. How did so many people get this right?
Because he's 150, dude, and still young. Now give me some fin. Noggin. Dude.
Fantastic job, guys. Because I wouldn't have got that in a million years. I guess I should say I wouldn't have got that in 150 years.
These ones are on to you now. This is
this
is the last category, the last 10 questions.
UK citizenship.
All right.
Who is the patron saint of England?
The patron saint of England. Yeah, I don't.
We're not that good at speaking our own language, are we, Greg?
No, not really.
No.
I imagine most people might get this one. Sachet.
I'm gonna test you after, Greg. Okay. I want you to nail each.
Oh, what? Which ones for each country?
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
So, St. David?
It's not Scotland, is it?
No.
I feel like it's Northern Ireland or something. I've just dropped my pen.
That was a pen. I thought it was a house brick.
Well, St. George is obviously the answer for England.
Yep.
I want to say St. Patrick is Ireland.
Famously.
St. Andrew is, I think, I'm a toss-up whether that's Scotland or... I'm not sure.
It's famously Scotland. St. David is Wales. That was my terrible attempt at a Welsh accent.
Well, everyone got St. George, which is good.
The leaderboard's just not moving.
You
guys need to give...
We need harder questions. I've clearly not made hard enough questions.
We've just not done a good enough job, apparently.
The ceiling's
Name
too
one
high.
of the houses that fought in the War of the Roses. Come on, famous by a very big TV show recently.
Is there?
Yeah.
Clearly not cultured. What TV show?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it's literally based off this war.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, did you not know this?
No, I mean, I know the houses. There was a question that I had in there originally about name the houses, but...
Right, Greg, you just know.
Well, it was a crap ending anyway. Fight me.
There we go. I mean, literally, Lancaster. You know what, Greg? I'm just disappointed.
I can't believe we've got more of a preference for Lancaster than York.
That kind of feels.
That feels like a bit of a betrayal.
I mean, I'm Southern, so I don't have a.
Well, Yorkshire all the way.
We really, really, really don't want my Mickey Mouse voice. It gets creepy fast, so we're just gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that for a post. It's high, but thanks for that, Ross. Thanks for that. Love you too, buddy.
Oh, you're gonna get peer pressured into doing the voice.
You know what? For the very, very last question, if I can remember which one it is, we'll bring out the Mickey Mouse voice.
Okay.
I still can't do Kermit. Unfortunately, that's a work in progress. What is the minimum age required to serve on a jury? Greg, can you serve on a jury yet? How old are you, Greg?
I'm old. I'm 26.
Are you old?
I mean, compared to maybe some people in the chat, probably not. But I feel old, Matt. I feel old.
I feel old. You wake up and you got back pain.
Yeah.
And you think, Jesus, I'm in my 20s and how do I have back pain?
Yeah. Or I wake up and I have a pain and I'm like, how have I got this pain? I don't understand.
Exactly. You've not even done anything and you've just got back pain.
Very true. I feel like I can't add to this chat because I've never watched RuPaul's Drag.
Unfortunately, not as well.
But...
The correct answer was 18. Well done to those of you who got that. Will is still leading.
Nice.
Do you think there's a setting we can do where we can just lock all these people out of answering?
just for like 1 or 2 questions? No,
yeah,
we can't do such a thing.
So, what is a bank holiday?
A bank holiday.
I genuinely don't know what the last question is, so I don't know whether you're going to get the Mickey voice, Camilla, unfortunately.
I'll make sure I let you know.
You should have let me know. You're already prepped to prime.
Yeah, mate, I'm already ahead of you.
You're there. You're ready for it. Good. Do love a good bank holiday.
Did you get rid of my Mr. Banks one?
I think so, because the answer was a little unclear.
Ah, okay.
So I went on the actual UK citizenship test and got the correct answer that they suggest.
Ah, okay.
Greg, how many questions are we on currently?
We are currently... Oh, it's better to say how many questions do we have left?
How many questions do we have left?
5.
So we're on 45.
Yes.
I don't know why Greg hates maths, but he does.
Yeah.
When did Ireland become a republic?
This one might get a few people. I definitely didn't know it.
See, if I didn't know this, I'd be betraying my heritage. There'd be a lot of people just coming across the channel just to give me a good slap.
When did Ireland become a republic?
Correct answer is 1949.
Everyone's on it.
Yeah, quite. That was a good amount of people knew that. Better than some of the answers earlier.
True. Oh.
Oh, Zimbardos. You led through the early rounds, but you've lost it to one singular point.
Oh my life. Look at that.
1 point.
What? Gotta be quicker.
Psychosaurus Rex. Good job, Psychosaurus Rex. You've just got to knock Will off his podium now.
See, and look at Tegan and Jess. They're right up there.
They are. They're right up behind it.
They're coming for you.
This is so unbelievably close. I'm loving this.
Lauren's there as well. Keelan, Ashley.
Under which kingdoms, Anglo-Saxon kingdoms in England, unite to defeat the Vikings?
Grrr.
Are you a Viking, Greg? Do you have any Icelandic or?
I mean, we all do, don't we?
Probably.
Yeah, I think we're all a nice mixture of Nordic and German and Italian and...
That's just what, we don't want to just be English.
Nah, there's no such thing as just English.
So we have Alfred the Great was the correct answer. A lot of people knew that. You guys are good at your history.
This next question, oof.
Jess has taken a spot and Tegan's in 6th now.
Oh. I'm still either one. I'm happy if either one of them get there.
And Zimbardo's and Psychosaurus Rex, you're still 1 point away.
Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, they're fighting it out.
Still got a battle for that position. When was the Magna Carta created? Carta Magna?
When?
So it was Magna Carta.
It is Magna Carta. Right,
Why is it that one?
I don't know.
I copied it from what you sent me, Greg, so this is on here.
It actually, for some reason, on my thing is Carta Magna.
Okay.
Why on earth would I put Carta Magna?
Greg, you know, sometimes we just can't get the students anymore.
I must have been tired, alright?
Well, yeah.
I must have been tired when I was making this. It probably was quite late when I was putting this together.
Uh-huh. A good amount of people got that, which makes, you know, seeing as you're in Lincoln, that's fantastic.
Yes.
It is a great pub in Lincoln.
It is also stored in the Lincoln Cathedral, or original copy is stored there.
Yep, they've had it wrong for years. In all the history books, it's been a huge typo. Greg actually has it down right. It's the Carta Magna.
The Carta Magna.
Which I'm sure in either Old English or Latin makes perfect sense.
I don't even know. Oh, who knows? Who knows?
Nothing's changed, but we've got a bit more of a... There's a
bit
bit more of a separation between second and third.
Tell you what, the gap between fourth and fifth is pretty close as well, though.
We're getting there. Apparently it's not in the cathedral, Greg, it's in the castle.
Is it in the castle? Well.
It's the Carta Magna, the lock-off version. Yeah, it's the plagiarised version.
Yeah, I stand corrected. It's in the castle.
Where is Snowdonia located?
Snowdonia. One of the three peaks.
Isn't that a Muse song, or is that Sidonia? I don't know. I don't listen to Muse.
Why bring it up then?
I don't know. I'm more of a Radiohead guy.
Nicolas Cage will steal it.
Oh, damn right you will. I love his films. I couldn't tell you many of his films that I haven't watched.
Yeah, the bees. Not the bees!
The bees indeed. Most people got that is in fact in Wales. Knights of Sidonia, that's the song. Just again, I'm more of a Radiohead guy.
No movement still, no movement.
No movement. It's almost like we've got the winners.
No, we've still got 2 questions left.
Still got 2 questions left. Right, who wrote Sherlock Holmes very famously? Greg, Greg, do you know this? How many Sherlock Holmes books were there? There were quite a few, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, a fair amount. Did he write? Have you ever seen the Enola Holmes on Netflix?
No, I've not seen that. I'm interested by what's his name? The dude who played Geralt or Rivia in The Witcher.
Oh, Henry Cavill.
That's the fella. Play Sherlock. Doesn't seem right for me.
There's a meme currently with that.
A lot of people got that. It is indeed Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Aye, very famous.
Is this the last question then?
The last question is about Mr. Turing.
Oh, from the Lincoln Psychology, we have a little bit of knowledge. It was held in the cathedral originally. Most important documents were kept in the cathedrals. Now it has its own special vault in the castle. Well worth a visit. Yeah, please do go see it. It's quite nice to go see.
So, this is the last question.
Does this mean, do I have to do it at Camilla's behest?
Yes, this is the Mickey voice.
Oh god.
Clear your throat.
The last comment refers to the Cagna Marta, not an old copy of a Sherlock Holmes book. Yeah, that's... We don't know, there were a lot of them. What was invented by Alan Turing in the 1930s? Haha!
Can you read the options out, please?
Was it the jet engine, the television, the computer, or the ballwood pen? Haha! There we go, this is my best Mickey.
Oh dear.
As you can tell, Greg loves it. It makes me read him books every night before he goes to bed.
Bedtime stories.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Greg.
They have a Ross for that one.
Don't worry, Ross. In all of our supervision meetings, I will continue to be Mickey the Mouse. It'll be fantastic. It won't terrify you even in the slightest. The correct answer was the computer. This could be your I forgot the word.
If anyone's seen The Imitation Game,
This couldn't be contested. Someone else actually designed it, but he came up with the idea of it.
Oh.
Flat 30. You did very, very, very close.
we had a few movement in the end.
You did almost take. You're about 400 points off of taking the 6th place slot. But at the very top, we have Will Cheatham. I hope you literally didn't cheat. Second, we have Psychosaurus Rex. In third, we have the Zimbardo's Prison Experiment Ethics Committee. You did very, very well. You led at the beginning, but unfortunately, just a few questions let you down towards the end. We've got Jess, Keelan, and then Tegan bringing up 4th, 5th, and 6th. Very well done to Flat 30, Lauren Rigby, Ashley R, and 411, which I can only presume is also a flat name. Unfortunately, we don't know how many teams entered. Roughly, we've had about 55 people answering towards the end there. So very, very well done to all of you who did answer. You did a fantastic job. If you are in the top 6, please let us know now. Come into the chat, have a little shout out for yourself. We do want to give you a huge congratulations for what you've done.
Okay.
And no, Mickey will not congratulate you on your achievement. No matter how much you ask.
So, I've got this lovely transition to my 90s style winners screen.
You've all done fantastic.
Yeah,
Greg missed a little thing that still says 1st to 5th, but we'll leave that alone.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Ignore the 5th. We had to change it. It's 6th. But there we have.
All of you who took part, we wish we could show more of you on the screen and how well you guys did, but unfortunately the program just doesn't let us show everyone. Thank you so much for coming and taking part. We hope you've enjoyed yourself.
Saying I can leave this up as well, but I think that does it justice.
Unfortunately, I mean realistically, it's up to Camilla to give out pity mugs. If you want your mug, please email Camilla at is it K Irvine?
Yes.
Yep, it's kirvine@lincoln.ac.uk. If you give her an email, take a screenshot of your phone saying that you're in what position you're in and whatnot, and your score. It'll have your name at the top. Tessa, you work for the uni. I'm sure we can give you a mug. It's probably the least we can do. Can we type the email?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah, that Greg apparently will get on that. You want me and Greg to have our own game show? We would love to do that. In fact, Greg does. Am I allowed to shout at your Twitch streams?
I mean, if you really want to. I mean, I doubt many people want to watch me play Apex or play RuneScape.
That's it. I'm gonna shout out Greg. Unfortunately, I have a very minimal online personality, so you can find me on my Twitter. That's about it. I'm sure. I think Kay's in charge of tweeting about this afterwards, so she'll give a little shout out to me and Greg for hosting this, hopefully. There we go, we've got some people who love RuneScape, so if you want to find Greg, it's at Freakout03, I believe.
Yes.
Go find Greg on Twitch. He streams most nights?
Pretty much Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. I mean,
there we go.
I can't even shout him at Twitch out on, on this, but yeah, sure. I'm just making sure that I think this email is correct.
Yeah, Greg's just making sure the email is correct. Please, only if you're in the top 6, email Camilla for a mug. Well done to all of you for taking part. If you are in the top 10, congratulations to you for what you have done.
Right, I'm going to, I think... Oh.
And please, if you have one, take a picture of it. Send it to the Lincoln Psychology Twitter with the little selfie of yourself and how happy you are that you won.
I believe that is the correct address.
Hopefully Camilla's in the chat just to
Yeah, I'm just trying to quickly double check, but I'm sure it is.
I don't believe 7th place gets a computer prize. I'm not 100% of what a computer prize would be.
IRVINE. That is correct. I can go back to the host screen, so if you want to stop sharing your screen, Matt.
Oh, yep, I can most certainly do that. You get a wonderful little image of myself and Greg.
There we go. And we can see us finally again. Hello, hello, hello.
You get to see my beauty in all of its form. Where can you buy your own mug? I don't know whether they... I would have to defer to Kirsty or Camilla.
I do know that the sports centre do sell quite a lot of merchandise. I don't know if it's from the university, because they used to have it in the student services in the admin building, but it changed to the sports centre. They have a nice selection of hoodies and mugs and swans and memorabilia that I'm pretty sure you can buy and get. So I would probably usher you onto to that side of it.
There we go then. That's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much as well for the follow, MZ. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
So there we go.
Right. I think, is that everything? Have we covered everything?
I believe that is everything. I'm looking at our little schedule, and there is absolutely nothing else I can say to you guys. But thank you so much for coming out and participating in our little quiz here. I hope Welcome Week has fully introduced you to the School of Psychology. I hope you feel sincerely welcome to our little community here.
Thank you as well for everybody who did the scavenger hunt. It was greatly appreciated. I'm saying the submissions were absolutely fantastic. I'm saying, and we really appreciate the effort put into that, and we hope you like the prizes. Because I'm saying we really do appreciate the fact that you got so involved and so creative with everything. So yeah, thank you very much.
Prizes. They are absolutely fantastic. You will love them. As I say, they will get you through everything.
So we shall say goodbye. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend and the rest of your year, especially if you're first years. We wish you well, and yeah.
We hope that all of your first semester goes absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining the School of Psychology at Lincoln.
Take care, everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.